This is a brand new channel where I take old wheels that suck and turn them into something pretty badass. So I hope you like the content. I'm going to do what I can. I'm not super great at this, but I feel like recording this is worthwhile. So I'm going to take this set of 14-inch Mercedes Baroque wheels. These are going to get the faces cut out of them, reinforced welded ring on them, and then installed in these nasty parts, except they won't look nasty when I'm done with them. These are Corvette inners and outers, so they're a very large barrel, very small lip, but for the build that I'm doing on Mercedes, I need high offset, so these should work out pretty well. Also want to mention, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing is not safe. You should do it at your own risk. Good luck. Don't hurt yourselves. Or watch me fuck shit up. Cut shit up. Like 55-year-old aluminum. Scrap. Good start. Tons of material there. I may not even need to add a flange on these guys. The last few sets I did, I built differently. So we'll see how it goes. Clean it up a bit, and then we'll most likely put it back on the lathe. Do some final cleanup in here. Get some of the final dimensions set, and then we move into some refinishing stuff. Nice. Now these ancient wheels are going to have a new lease on life. This should be pretty awesome. I'm gonna do a little test fit, see how the machining came out. Test fit? I don't know if that's YouTube friendly. A little tight. A little tight.
That's what she said.
Sometimes you gotta force it. Let's trim it up.
You have a tight body. Yes. I see that from your tight pants. Yes, you are tight like a tiger.
Give you guys a preview of what it's going to look like. Nice. Should be pretty badass. I'm putting this on a 86 560 SL for test fitting. I've had that car for a couple decades at this point, but I'm building out a gray market 350 SLC, which is the coupe. I'm gonna pull out the shitty ass motor that comes in those and probably LS swap it or something, but wanted to do something crazy with the wheels, so we'll keep working. This fit very nicely in there. Actually fits perfectly in there. But now I'm gonna do some drilling, counter boring, get set up for hardware, and then we're on to stripping and sandblasting, powder coat, more paint stripping, more clear coat stripping, more polish work, assembly. Lot to do here. Good progress. Let's try and get some of the machining done, and then we'll move into finish work. Let's take a look at the rough before we start working on some refinish stuff. Nice. You can get that thing loaded up in the sandblaster. Now it's time to do something with these nasty, nasty parts. Make a nice before and after, because these things have seen some miles. So that's that done out, gassed. Get some powder put on it. We're gonna go with a basic, like maybe a BBS silver, like high gloss. And in the meantime, I got the lip. The lip's in decent shape here. Coated satin black, and then fully brushed with a high gloss clear. Now very, very clean. I've got all 4 lips stripped, brushed, cleared. I powder coated the backs of them in satin black. Very nice, clean look. Barrels, all 4, stripped, sanded, satin black. Both of these parts I made sure to not coat the mounting surfaces. That's a pretty important thing. I'm not going to spend all the time assembling these on video. There's so many videos of how to do this on YouTube. It's not a good use of my time or yours. So if you want to learn how to assemble wheels, go check out other videos. I got all 4 faces machined, stripped, blasted, powder coated. And I need to do a couple more things left to them. I got to install the Mercedes inserts in the lug holes. This is all the hardware, center caps, custom BBS valve stem. These are BBS parts, as I mentioned before, Corvette parts. These are BBS 34-hole parts that I've used for this conversion. So yeah, I'm going to assemble this thing on a quick time lapse, but we'll see the finished product in a few minutes. Final touches. The valve stem. Just a standard BBS small hole valve stem. The only thing not standard is the new old stock BBS valve stem cap I'm going to put on this. Most of it's BBS. Then I'll pop the center cap on and we'll get in closer. But looks amazing. Can't wait to get these on my car. And that's a wrap for this video. I'll probably shoot some more. This is kind of entertaining. It does take a lot of work to do this, which is not something I had thought previously. But I've got a lot of projects coming up. 3-piece conversion on Pearl P-slots. I've got BMW bottle caps. I have a set of old school Alpina wheels I'm converting into a 3-piece 20-inch build, which will be pretty fun. I've got a set of Ferrari 308 GTI wheels I'm getting ready to cut up. Those are going to go on a Corrado. Those have a whole nother level of difficulties built in as they're magnesium. So I'll be building those out. A lot of the wheels that I end up doing, I don't need to add material to, but that 100% I will need to. So I'll be building that up for strength, which is another process. A lot of people that do these 3-piece conversions don't do that. That part is not something that most do. There's a few. It's few and far between that somebody that does that the right, safe way. So, yeah. Like, subscribe. I guess that's what you're supposed to say for YouTube videos, but I'll keep filming these, and check out my Instagram, Wheel Insurrection. Next video, I'll probably do the P-slot conversion and maybe talk a little bit about my history, a little bit about the YouTube channel and the name Wheel Insurrection. But I have extensive experience in this custom wheel refinishing, wheel rebuilds, 2-piece, 3-piece. I've been doing this for like over 2 decades at this point. So I may start to share some of that history. And yeah, I have no interest, no offense, in teaching this to anybody on YouTube. So this channel isn't going to be super educational. It's going to be a fly on the wall. Watch me cut shit up and build some things that most people can't or won't. So stay tuned. See you next time. Thanks.